I'm just going to wait a few minutes, see if anybody else joins in. I'm actually waiting for one particular person that wanted to talk on this. So, I want to talk today about a cryptid. My name is Daniel Farrell with Death Hunter Paranormal, Demon Hunter Paranormal. And I want to talk about a cryptid that I have been talking with a good friend of mine that a lot of people might not know about. The Squonk. Now, the Squonk, also known as the Cremocorpus dissolvens, is a folkloric creature and fearsome critter. It is reputed to live in, the hemlock forest of northern Pennsylvania, and the legends of squonks originate in the late 19th century. And this was, of course, at the height of Pennsylvania's importance, where it was in the timber and hunting industry. Now, the earliest known account of the squonk would come from a book in 1910 that was written by William T. Cox. And that book is called Fearsome Creatures of the Limber Woods with a Few Desert Mountain Beasts in it. Now, the legend of the squonk, the legend is, so it holds that the creature is an ugly creature. Its skin is ill-fitting, covered with warts, and that because of its ashamed of its appearance, the squonk likes to hide from plain sight and spends most of the time weeping. However, if you do come across it and try catching a squonk, which apparently, according to history, hunters have tried doing, it is capable to dissolve completely into a pool of tears and then bubble up when it's cornered. Now, there was a man at one time named J.P. Whitling, and he is supposed to have coaxed the creature into a bag. But when he was carrying it and he got home, he realized upon looking at the bag that the remains was nothing but liquid remains of the animal. So it pretty much just cried itself into a puddle and dissolved. Then if we look into the year of 2015, of course, with Hal Johnson, Virgin of Fearsome Creatures, the squonk is physically and actually, he says, a pig. It's covered in warts and has cauliflower ears covered in waxen hair. Its tusks are yellow and crooked, and its rheumy eyes weep constant tears. It has 4 legs, 3.5 if the right leg is transparent. So it has 3 legs with a half a leg, if you can see it. And he also goes on to say that its fearsome aspect is contagious misery. Now, this is also saying it lives in the Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania. And another man, John Paul Whitling, who is Hal Johnson's arch nemesis, has been said that he tried to catch it, but like the squonk, it dissolved into tears and died. The squonk's method of love and reproduction is binary fission. The scientific name is Thyristus lacrimosus. So, just like the squonk, when this guy John Pell wanted to try to catch it, he dissolved into tears and died, not the squonk. So this is definitely a cryptid creature that's in the mountains of Pennsylvania that a lot of people, I think even maybe a lot of people in Pennsylvania have not even heard of. That if you try to corner and catch it, its self-defense mechanism will cause it to cry, dissolve, and bubble up. But at the same time, if you should happen to be able to catch it, it can cause you misery where you die in your own tears. So I just want to talk about the squonk there a little bit. And that's, pretty much it. So if you're ever in the mountains of Pennsylvania, the Hemlock Forest, or in the Poconos, keep an eye out for it and see if you can hear it. Again, I am Daniel Farrell with Demon Hunter Paranormal. Have a wonderful night. Blessed be.